Shadow of Ages Family TV. We conquer the world with the love of God.
Alright then, let me sing, sir. This is my season to proclaim my blessing. This is my season to rise up and shine. Whenever the enemy try to shut the doors, God open doors in every little second. Those see me down, gonna see me rise. Those put me down, gonna see me rise. Yezoli gwe wasuubiza birungi byakange enjuba ekimuli bwe kiyoye enkuba taata yamba kusaba.
Passing on is more than your grandmother's age. But still there, it still exists. Sorry. The one who exists formed the goals of the other one who formed it. And you're also using meta, but you're fulfilling the goals of the other one, the led.
Ebigendererwa bwe bisobola otuuka nga wali ababituukiriza nga ne oba toliiwo kati olina okubeera n'ekigendererwa nga kiwanvu bwekityo mwekitegedde tobeera na bigendererwa nga biggwayo ng'okyali mulamu.
Don't be with goals which are going to end when you're still alive.
Ekibuuzo ekyokubiri,
the second question,
kikyensobola okukola
what can I do
ku by'emirimu
concerning jobs? What can I do concerning jobs?
What can you do? What problem can I solve?
Another thing. Concerning the issues of the world. When we come to the problems that you have to solve, here we are telling you that you not only do one job in this world. If you're to do only one job
to survive,
and you're doing only that job to sustain you or to fulfill all your goals, that job is called capital. That is capital of your job. It is the beginning of your job. Where the world has reached, one job cannot help you go through. Because that one job may be solving only one problem. To those who are thirsty, you supply soda to them. Those who are thirsty, you give them water. So what will the sick people do? And how will you help the uneducated people when they need? There are those with vehicles. They are not thirsty, they are uneducated, but they cannot panic.
So, how far can you be a solution?
Oyinza okubeera ekyokuddamu oba ekyokuyamba kyenkana ki.
Kati mu mirimu gy'olimu ne gy'okola tunuulira osobola kugonjoola nsonga kyenkana ki.
So in the jobs that you do, look and see the problems that you can solve.
Then ekirala, who needs my service or my work?
Then another thing, ani eyeetaaga emirimu gyange.
Every
job that you do, you have to know the people who need it, not those who want it. will not give you profits.
Abagwetaaga be bagenda okusasulira omulimu ogwo kubanga bagwetaaga.
Those who need it are the ones going to support you in that job because they need it.
Bw'osanga omuntu ng'ayagala amazzi,
If you find someone who wants water,
asobola okubeerawo nga taganyodde mu biseera ebyo.
might be there when they have not drunk that water.
Naye bw'osanga omuntu nga yeetaaga amazzi,
But if you need someone who needs water,
agasasulira n'aganywa.
pays there and then takes the water.
So omulimu gw'ani agwetaaga, ani yeetaaga by'okola.
So who needs your services?
Olina okuba ng'okimanyi, oba tokimanyi ojja tuuka okwame.
You have to know that, because if you don't know, you reach at the moment when you
Oba
cannot
tosobola
go on.
kumanya abeetaaga saavisi z'okola ng'emirimu.
If you cannot know the people who need the services that you do as a job,
Ojja tuuka oggweko nga tokyatunda.
you reach a time and you expire when you no longer boom.
Then ekirala, how can I improve my value?
Ekirala, nyinza ntya okwongera omugaso mu ebyo bye nkola?
Bw'oba olina omulimu,
If you have a job,
oba kozesa oba weekozesa,
whether you're employed or you're self-employed,
weebuuza osobola kweyongerako otya omuwendo.
ask yourself, how can you add value on yourself?
Osobola kweyongerako otya ekintu ekisobola okwongera ku mulimu gwo.
How can you add value to what will add on your job?
Nga kyezo ojja kunoonyayo abantu abasobola okwongerako value ku mirimu gyo.
You meet people who will add value to your job.
Ojja kunoonyayo trainings ezikwongerako value ku mulimu gwo.
You look for trainings which will add value onto your job.
Nze buli wiiki mbeera ku ssomero.
Me, every week I'm at school.
Ne wiiki eno nina koosi gye nsoma naatera ogimaliriza.
Even this week I have a course that I'm studying. I'll almost finish it.
Bye naakasoma bingi ebimu mbisoma not because waliwo ekyetaagisa immediately.
I have learned a lot of things. Others I don't learn them because I need them immediately.
Naye busiba ntubulira maaso kijja kuneetaagisa.
But because I look forward and I know that I'll need it.
Abamu okola emirimu gy'okola ne weetaagamu ka kompyuta naye tobifaako oli just yawo bw'oti.
Some of you do your jobs, the job that you're doing, you need some computer skills, but you don't care. You just
Kubanga omulembe gwe tuliko oba tomanyi kukozesa kompyuta bijja kutuulamu nnyo.
the generation we are in, if you don't know how to use a computer, then you'll be overwhelmed.
Buli kintu mu ensi wetuuse kyetaagamu ka tekinologi.
Where the world has reached, everything needs technology.
Naye ng'abamu olisanga n'essimu yo tomanyi nagikozesa.
But you find some people when they even don't know how to use their
Tokola bw'ojja kujjako abamanyi ozikozesa tukusabe ssente.
That's why you find you come to us who know how to use them and will ask for money from you.
Kati weeyongereko value.
Therefore, add value onto yourself.
Kabeebazibwe.
Praise the Lord.
Wali abamanyi okozesa amasimu gaabwe nga tebanoonya bakasitoma nti tunda abeera mu nnyumba ye n'anoonya bakasitoma ku ssimu ye.
There are those who know how to use their phone when they don't move outside, making announcements. I saw this, but they do the work on their phone.
Osanga ng'olina essimu naye nga data akwera mu TikTok.
You find someone who has a phone and they use the data they have for TikTok.
Kyokka nga n'ebyokolerayo tebina na magezi, tebina ngeri ebizimba na mulimu gwo.
And what you're doing from there has no value, like it doesn't add value on your job.
Oteekako data wa 10 nagwako nga tolina kyamakulu ky'omukozeemu kwongera ku mulimu gwo.
You put that on for 1,000 and it expires or it gets finished when you've not done anything valuable.
N'owulira omuvubuka ng'akuba essimu.
And you find that you're making a call. Hello?
Nkubidde kubuuzaako.
I called to say hi to you.
Kati mubuulire eba nange omusana gwaka nnyo.
So tell me, is it shining so bright outside?
Bannange abavubuka beeno kimanyi bannange balina obutwe baleetebwa bambala ennaku zino bannange kasitayiro awo nga muvubuka yali bweru.
I know there are some cells the youth of those ends up you are putting on.
Bannange gundi yakikubye.
So heavy, man.
Bannange kaboneke yakozesaako ku mbaga ye bannange. Bannange kalongize enkaaga nange ngenda okukozesa.
That thing they used on his wedding, it's so beautiful.
Eddakiika ne zigwamu.
And that the minutes get done.
So, olina okweyongerako omuwendo, bw'oteyongerako omuwendo ojja kwegoba mu katale nga teri agambye nti biveemu.
Narrator, you have to add value onto yourself. If you don't do so, you will chase yourself out of the market when there is
ekibuuzo
nobody.
ekirala
Another question.
bukugu ki bwe weetaaga okweyongerayo mu maaso? What skills do I need or do you need for a next step?
Which skills do I need for the next step?
Olina obukugu bwetaaga okusindika ate ku ddaala eddala okusinziira awo w'oli.
You have skills that you need which will help to push you to another level from beyond the level you are.
Mu by'emirimu
In the work sector,
kyobola wali abakusingako kuba balina kye beeteekamu ekisingako kye weeteekamu.
that's why you see some people are more than you because they put in something more than what you have.
Kitudde ekyo tugende ku session ey'okubiri.
Let's go to our next session, the second session.
Employability and workplace excellence.
Pardon, please.
Ebikwatagana ku kukola emirimu n'okusukkuluma gy'okolera emirimu egyo.
Employability
And excellence at your workplace.
Employability and excellence at your workplace.
Nti oba olina omulimu gw'okola
That you have a job that you're doing,
bakukozesa oba weekozesa.
whether employed or self-employed,
Kati wano nga tuli w'okolera wennyini
there where you work from,
oli abakolera ku bbala.
there are some people who are working from the verandas.
Kati tutunula excellence mu mulimu ogwo.
So we look at the excellence in that job.
Y'ekitundutundu ekyokubiri.
That is the second session.
Kati we tukimalira njagala bino tubikusuubiramu bino we tunaamalira session ey'okubiri.
So at the end of this class, we expect you to have them in the second.
N'akawala tujja kuba tukusuubira to present yourself professionally.
First and foremost, we shall be expecting you to present yourself professionally.
At your complex customer body wokolera you must present yourself professionally.
Kumulimu gwo eyo gyokolera olina okwetagamu
omukugu
eyakuguka
kati session ey'okubiri etuyambako yegenda otuyambako okwepresentinga ng'abakugu.
So the second session will help us to present ourselves professionally.
Omuntu omukugu aba ategeera ky'akola.
A professional person understands what they do.
Okugeza taata
wange
n'omusanga nga ali ku bbala si bwe kiri.
For example,
n'omumuuza
when you find him
olowooza omwana ekyebalo mu kisalosalo paka gayaza ontwalirawo sente mmeka?
and you ask to Gayaza,
nagamba kandabe manya amafuta ennaku zino geeyongedde.
they'll be like, let me see, you know, fuel these days is so high.
Nga takubuulira bbeeyi ali kugamba amafuta geeyongedde kati nkola etya.
Not telling you the price, but they're telling you the fuel is high.
Kasita omusanga ng'ali bw'atyo
When you find someone like that,
aba tali professional.
then you know that they are not professional.
Omubuuziza ebbeeyi
You ask for the price,
bukya kugamba nze ntwalirawo zino
instead of telling you that I will tell
atandika
you this,
kubuulira bizibu by'asanga mulimu gwagala omukole agukolere.
they will begin telling you the challenges they face in the job they are doing.
Nkugambye nti enviiri ogenda kunsalira sente mmeka?
I asked you how much are you going to charge me?
Ngamba ngenda kusalira bitwale eki?
Tell me I'm going to
bwe bansobola
charge
ntuule basobola nga be sinsobola ninawo zino.
you. Tell me I'm charging you 20,000.
Naye bwe bantu osalira sente mmeka?
That if I ask you how much are you charging
Tugamba
me,
nange enfuufu eyingira wano we tukolera.
and you told me that we face a lot of dust here where we work from.
Kati omaliriza banange obugoye buno bw'oteeka ku bakalasi buli kaseera olina okubooza kutwala amazzi.
And at the end of it all, you find that all these clothes are very dirty.
Bwe oba toli professional oba ojja kunnyonnyolera obudde mba sijja kubeera awo.
There you're not professional, you're going to waste my time, so I'll not be there.
So eno session n'amabiri tuyambako ku presenting ourselves in a professional way.
So this second section helps us to present ourselves in the professional.
Oba gwoda wabeera professional egayaza gamba ntwalewo sente bwe ziti.
If a border guy is a professional, will tell you that I'll try to
Ng'amaze okibala nti newagamba nsaliraako era ne bw'osalako amanya nti bw'asalako bw'akoma kuzina ayitawo.
after counting that if you start bargaining, they will deduct some amount of money and the remaining money will
Ayagamba
go
kale
back.
empaayo ebitwala ebiri.
They will tell you that, okay, give me 20,000.
ng'akimanyi omwesika n'asubira ku gumu kitundu era akola.
Knowing that when you start bargaining and you end at 15K.
Era mujja kwesika kale gumu kitundu neddayo bweragedde. Era akimanyi.
Or if you start saying that, okay, let me give you 15,000, there will be no. If you're like, okay, he knows that he will put fuel for 5,000 and uses that one. So professionalism gives you the summary of the job you're doing and you do it perfectly. Another thing. What we are going to be prepared at in the second session.
To work effectively with others.
Some of you, the jobs you're doing, you don't do them alone. So someone who is prepared in this session, you will be doing well with others in the job. Others, the challenge you have is because you can't work together with others at the job you're doing.
Nga bado tebasobola kukola nawe n'okola nabo bulungi kubanga toli mutegeke engeri y'okukwasaganyaamu bakozi banno oba abakozi b'otwala oba abakutwala.
When you cannot work together with others because you're not professional and you cannot cooperate with your employees or your employers or the people you're working with.
Ekirala tujja kuba nga tumanye how to prepare for employment.
Another thing we shall know, engeri gye tweteekateekeramu okufuna emirimu.
For employment.
Praise the Lord.
Abantu abamu nga tomanyi na ngeri ya kwetegeka genda kufuna mulimu na kusaba mulimu.
Some of us, when you don't know how to prepare yourself on how to ask for the job and how to get the job. You end up saying, the jobs are lost.
So I have application letter.
First and foremost, you don't know how to write the application letter.
What you say, our dear sir, what are dear boy?
While writing it, where are you supposed to put dear sir? You put dear boy. Some of you don't know how to prepare a CV, curriculum. They will ask you want a job, but when you don't have even a CV, you've never prepared it. Even you've never gotten the balua from your local chairman. You are waiting for the Lord to give you the job.
So, we prepare
you and you know that when I'm to look for the job, what? Some of them you get for them a job and you're like big passport photos when they have never had them. But when you look at the person, the years they have, it is for adults. When you ask yourself, how am I going to help such a person? They don't have passport photos. Some of them don't even have an identity card. Why don't they have the ID? Because of their laziness. When it is the laziness which causes them not to have the ID. Praise the Lord. So, in this second lesson, we prepare you that before looking for the job, you have to be having some things that you must be having.
So, another
thing. You must be a good time manager. You begin doing it on your daily programs. Because most of the jobs work with time. Every office has its own time. So that when you prepare yourself before getting the job. Another thing, by the end of this class, you know that when you get a job, you'll be able to follow the instructions of that job. Every job has its instructions. Obey that. So every job that you're looking for, first find out the instructions of this job. What are the instructions of this job? Because every job has its character. So from the characters is where we get the instructions of the job. Praise the Lord. Another thing, before getting the job, when you're still seeking for it, you have to be with that character of giving an accountability. Every job needs to be accounted for. Some of them you find them having jobs but they don't give the report at the end of the month. How many of you here when you can make a report at the end of the month at your job? So that's how you be, and you end up not being somewhere. You don't need to be employed. That's when you make a report and give it to your employer. When the week ends, sit down and make your personal report, your own report. It will show you what you've gained, what you've lost, what you've managed, and what you've not managed. So learn how to make an accountability for yourself, for your job, at your job. Me at home, every week we sit and make an accountability. Because most of the jobs are the boss. But I sit and make an accountability and give it to my secretary. And asks me, where did you put this money? Asks me, this product was of this amount of money, where is it? And I explain it in its truth. Yet I am her boss. At the end of it all, I've understood how and I know the things that I have to deduct myself from. So you have to learn to give yourself a report, even if you're the boss or you're the worker.
Those see me down, gonna see me rise. Those put me down, gonna see me rise. Yezoli gwe wasubiza birunje byakange enjuba.
Rock of Ages Family TV. We conquer the world with the love of God.